I was 15 years old, a freshman in high school, when I was invited on a family vacation with a high school friend. We were back where her mom grew up. We had dinner with her mom's best friend from high school. Her mom's friend talked about her career and her travel experiences all night. She was a travel agent, and I was hooked. I attended a trade school for travel and business careers in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and started my career with the airlines. I was quickly promoted to customer service quality control, handling oversold situations and delayed and lost baggage customers when they were about ready to come over the counter. After a few years, I joined AAA Travel as travel manager, where I learned the usefulness of preferred vendors. I was recruited to the top boutique agency in my area, where I learned the value of relationships. When they transitioned, I worked for an even smaller agency where I learned the benefit of going the extra mile for my client. And then 9/11 happened. Travel agencies were closing all around me, but I had great clients that counted on me, and I loved what I did. I was also getting married, building a house in the country, and planning to start a family right away. I was getting more and more referrals for destination weddings and honeymoons. They were spending more than ever on the vacation of a lifetime, and I felt they deserved a higher level of service. Not only that, I knew people would still get married, and with the economy weakening, destination weddings would become even more popular because they were more affordable than a traditional wedding. Plus, in the Midwest, our bread and butter is travel to the islands. I decided to open my own at-home travel agency where I could deliver uninterrupted one-on-one service to my deserving guests. And that's how Island Bridal Travel was born. I went to work at the College of Business and recruiting at the local university while I was getting my travel business off the ground. It was there at the university where I gained some of my first clients and my first staff. My director at the university referred her friend from high school to plan her honeymoon with me, who then referred another friend from high school to plan her honeymoon. One day, Ashley called and said, "I want to do what you do. Will you teach me?" And I said, "Yes." Shortly thereafter, Ashley said, "Sarah wants to do what we do. Will you teach her?" "Yes." And since then, we have grown organically. As my company grew to be wildly successful, industry execs were referring people to me from all over the United States to mentor in the travel industry. I pitched a travel segment idea to our local CBS affiliate and served as their travel expert for over 13 years, starring in their Get Out of Town travel segment. I have served on the advisory board for travel industry CRMs like TripSuite, for the most sought-after travel events including GTM, and the most authentic hotel brands including Outrigger Resorts and Hotels. I have been invited to Hawaii multiple times to meet with travel industry leaders, experience the islands, and sit on a panel to advise hoteliers regarding romance travel. I have advised alongside the leaders of companies including Apple Vacations, Pleasant Holidays, and Classic Vacations. I was invited on the inaugural sailing for Royal Caribbean's biggest ship at sea. And you will find me sharing my experience presenting at national events like the Travel Agent Forum and Cruise World. But as my company grew leaps and bounds, I stepped right into the lion's den, becoming not just a travel agent, but a travel industry career coach and ultimately a mompreneur. I was juggling 6 or 7 weddings a month, along with 6 or 7 honeymoons a month, along with numerous other non-romance travel clients. I will be the first to admit that although every special event went off without a hitch, I had to budget my time, which often meant working at my pace, perhaps not at my client's pace. My service was suffering, and I struggled to get assistance as an at-home business. But then I did get what I thought was help, and something awful happened that rocked my world. I had been living in a bubble in my little rural community, always having worked with the best people, best coworkers, bosses, mentors. Well, my trust in humanity was completely shaken when someone within my organization tried to sabotage my team. And it was the person that I trusted the most. Most hurtful was that it was happening for a long time, when all the while I was nurturing and caring for this person. I couldn't believe something like this could happen in my small town, in my own company, right under my nose. And even worse, for a very long time after confronting what I had discovered, I truly thought I would get an apology, but it never came. It was like a double whammy. Fortunately, I received a lot of love and support from the travel industry, which is a large industry but a very small family. And I was able to overcome this life-changing experience and emerge a much better business person. How many of you have ever experienced such a grief that it literally paralyzed you? It could be regarding relationships, money, a death in the family. I can only imagine. Gosh, I wish it could happen overnight, but it takes time to heal. And surrounding yourself with happy, helpful people, putting one foot in front of the other, I have found is the only way to recover. They say God has a plan and we just don't know it. And it's funny how it does always reveal itself in the end, and then it's crystal clear. In the years since, I have focused my efforts to build a team of the most talented, caring, experienced travel and event planners in the industry that support one another and support our guests to the highest standards. I'm doing what I love, working with clients on the higher level stuff before handing them off to the appropriate vacation planner who is hyper-detailed in managing the reservations. It's a combination that works because the clients receive the expertise and relationships that I have built from my decades in the industry, but with the day-to-day contact and availability offered by my staff. I then follow up with the agents to ensure the guests are treated like VIPs. I have learned to delegate so that my clients receive the very best service and vacation experience, and they appreciate that they are getting the best of both worlds because they have a team of professionals working for them. Doing this has given me the opportunity to work on developing award-winning systems to help our agency work more efficiently while maintaining the integrity of our relationships both with our clients and with each other. We have been named the best travel agency year after year from our local newspaper and radio, been the recipient of the 30 Under 30 Award from Travel Agent Magazine, the Trendsetter Award by Travel Age West, and the Innovation Award from Cindy Williams. In 2017, I revamped my training program in an effort to offer it not just to my staff, but to make it available to anyone interested in a career in the travel industry. Now I offer the most complete, expedited training opportunity for new travel agents. I put together a profound playbook, sharing over 30 years of industry experience and stories that help bring home lessons I have learned and pitfalls that I want to help others avoid. I help transform travel CEOs into the relaxed, organized person that people love to be around and their friends and family miss. Using cutting-edge technology and award-winning processes and procedures, I help travel agency owners and their staff achieve work-life balance by putting everything on autopilot. I help them hire, train, and onboard staff in a matter of weeks without taking on unnecessary burden or risk. I don't know about you, but there was a minute or two during the shutdown that I wondered if this was it. I thought, if this was the end, how would I rate my life? How I spent my time on Earth? Who I spent it with? Was there anything I wish I would have done? Was there anywhere I wish I would have visited? And to my astonishment, I thought, no. I have lived such an amazing life with a flexible schedule that allowed me not to miss a thing with my kids, the opportunity for unlimited income, the opportunity to travel the world, and better yet, show my family the world. I decided right then that I need to reach as many people as possible so I can share this opportunity. So many travel CEOs are struggling. They are overwhelmed with business and need help, but not just any help, trained staff ready to take on clients and give them award-winning 7-star service. There are so many opportunities for employment if you are interested in a career in the travel industry, and I want to help you get there. I continue to train travel agents from mine and other travel companies and travel agency consortium members so that I can help aspiring travel advisors live their dream life and look back like me and say, I led a rich life that I wouldn't trade for the world. I was there for my family, I was able to maintain my health, my home, and show my children the world. It doesn't get any better than that. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a beautician. How about you? What did you want to be when you were growing up? And what are you doing now? Introduce yourself in the comments. I can't wait to welcome you. A travel career may not be for everybody, but it may be perfect for you. So I would like to extend an invitation to chat. If you would like to consider a career in the travel industry, follow the link in the description to schedule a time to discuss your goals and set you on your path to success. Happy travels! Mwah.